I want to give you some highlights on the development of the European cooperation since 1948. That's the first. And the second, I want to say you something about the competences of the member states and of the European Union. And I want to mention some of the main issues today. And the Council of Europe doesn't and did not and does not today deal with economic affairs, with financial matters or trade, only with matters which count so much in life. The rule of law, human rights, democracy, social cohesion and cultural diversity. And today the Council of Europe has 47 member states, all European member states, all European countries except Belarus. And we had the Treaty of Rome. And the Treaty of Rome said we want to create a community, an international organization with free movement of capital, of goods and of people. And so the European Economic Community enlarged from 6 members to 9 to 15 and today 27. And then we decided on the so-called report Europe 1992 to bring down all the barriers so that we have a real single market, a real internal market of the European Economic Community. And then the Berlin Wall came down. It was a peaceful revolution. And to my mind, in Europe, history changed overnight, completely. And then the European Summit in Rome decided to create a European Union. That means from the economic dimension to the political dimension. Here in Maastricht in 1992, the leaders of governments decided to create the euro. And one of the issues there is that we have a common financial policy through the European Central Bank, but we don't have a common economic policy. If we go to the evolution today, we have exclusive competences of the European Union, we have exclusive competence of the national member states, and we have share competences. And here there is always a discussion what can and has to be done by the European Union and what has to be done by the member states. But it's for sure that more and more the European Union takes all the competences for problems which has a trans-border, transnational dimension. And I personally, I am strongly in favor, at the end, takes time, not today, it's not possible, but that we will have a common defense policy with a common European army. What does it mean, the European model? The first, that we have a kind of democracy. The second belongs to the rule of law. And the rule of law is also important for the citizens, because the rule of law is connected to human rights. The third is for the European community, but the European Union, but there is a discussion on it. For me, it's important that we have a so-called social market economy. And finally, today, in Europe, we want to be in the world one of the leaders in the discussion on the climate change. Past must never be a blockade for the future. And one of the strengths of the European Union is different culture, different languages, different conditions, different history. Not only money counts. To my mind, finally, values counts even much more. That we become more and more convinced that we need soft powers. And soft power is education. Soft power is cooperation. Soft power is helping step by step for more justice in each society. Good governance, sustainable development, rule of law, justice. It's so important for citizens that they have the impression, the feeling, the assurance that they belong to a community in which the rules are clear and are justified. Please contribute to intercultural and interreligious dialogue.